Yeah, the 0-2, like you said. And there was a time where he was literally the only person getting results with Sheik Online, according to
true.
our data.
I remember those days.
Shout out to pgstats.com. We've got our upset thread live, so if you want to take a look at our Twitter, at pgstats, if you want to keep up with the upsets, that's the place to go. My plug's done, all right?
I'll plug myself
and
later.
underscore egg here will be the opponent for naitosharp, and I'm not sure. I always mix this up because there's two players in an MDVA. There's Ice Egg, and there's just Egg. Okay, this is the Steve. All right.
Oh,
the other one plays Kazuya.
So DLC lovers all around
Kazuya
in this
and Wolf
region
on the other
now.
one, so.
You're from this region, right?
Yes, but I only moved here in December, so I'm still a little bit fresh to it.
I feel that way. I moved to Philadelphia last year, worked in my office for 2 weeks, and then we were all sent home.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So I was like, oh, nothing like some good blown separation anxiety from everything that you love. But
yeah, I feel that.
And now Steve's in Smash. So let's talk about this.
The instant minecart. All right. Yeah, you know what you're gonna get here.
Let's talk about Steve in general. How do you feel about Steve like on a tier list? Like, do you think Steve is as good as people say they are? Is it overhyped? What do you think?
I think he is a little more susceptible to rushdown than people have been pushing. But after watching Riptide, like seeing the way that Yanni and Jake, and then there were a couple of these Steves, Eden and Onan, who did really well. I'm starting to reconsider. I think this character might be better than I initially thought. Like, just the ability to play keep away after you get a lead is wild. And like, even if you don't get the lead fast enough, and Steve gets that resource bar filled with stone, it can be really hard to break through these walls safely.
Oh, speaking of walls, oh my god, Sharp almost using the turret wall there to kind of get his first kill. Arsene is going to kind of retire there really quick, but unfortunate landing right into the TNT block. Yeah, for sure.
That was supposed to be a tether jump cancel, I think, but unfortunate.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, and so one thing to watch here, like, now that these are wood blocks and not dirt, it's going to be much harder for Sharp to effectively break through this wall. Yeah. So, like, one of the things that you need to do in this matchup is break the bottom one so you can safely run under. But the stronger these blocks are, the more likely you'll get punished for doing so.
I like the way that Egg is actually setting up the blocks, because I feel like it's actually calculated. It's not just like, oh, let me just build a wall. He was able to put Sharp in kind of this weird configuration where he could just start wailing on him with F-tilt, and there was nothing that Sharp could do about it because he was stuck between a block and an axe. But
good recovery, but the neutral get-up grab attempt gets punished, yeah.
All right, here we go. Trying to find something kind of wishful there with a little bit of the F smash. I feel like sometimes Steves go for that, and there's no way that there's actually going to get that. Sharp going to be able to get the grab into the up air. Nothing else off of that, but now he is fresh without his big brother Arsene, but Egg also doesn't have a resource
Zero resources. This is where you have to capitalize. He has only one minecart. The other thing, though, I do think one of the big keys to beating Steve is starving him of gold, and with the gold now, Egg does have access to powered minecarts, so watch that. Yep. Oh, there it is.
Ooh, good full hop by Sharp there. The full hop into nothing, I actually agree with it because he was able to, once again, recover a lot safer. Back air, once again. Ooh, God. All right, here we go.
Yeah,
So, when Steves do that, what are they going for?
You can combo that hit into up smash if you get it late enough in the up B. So yeah, that's definitely what they're looking for. It's really good. It's really good awareness by Sharp to know that that's what they want, though, because it looks like he's just trying to bait that out. And yeah, that's again key to beating this character.
He's doing such a good job of maneuvering around cart, and he knows exactly which ledge option he wants.
Okay, get out of here.
Arsene literally just said no to the minecart. Said no, I'm good. But once again, here we go. Egg trying to rebuild his toolbar. Good on Sharp throwing out the guns to kind of stop him in his tracks. But oh my god, that block actually kind of saving Sharp there, but he was able to follow up correctly.
Egg now with no gold or diamond. Yeah, he has a bunch of iron, but like, is that really going to do much for you right now? Great counter.
Oh.
Yeah, and roll just in time.
Two-hit Arsene. Here we go. Final edge guard, potentially for Sharp. Nothing home.
And only one iron here. That's the last minecart, yeah. Great. Great stuff from Sharp. Again, you have to punish Steve when his resources are low, and Sharp did a great job, especially late in that game.
Yeah, no, for sure. Really like that. Sharp looking still calm, cool, collected. I feel like a lot of the times with Steve, it's either, you know, you've seen something you've never seen before, or it's just one side of the stage going off, karting back and forth. So let's see what Egg can do to kind of mix it around. If I'm Egg, where am I bringing you? Don't look at that. It was small battlefield. What are the?
I was gonna say, I think naitosharp probably banned Final Destination, which was there's this whole thing about like the alternate rule sets or the alternate Final Destination form at Riptide, which is important because if you let Steve go to normal Final Destination, he actually mines with the shovel and it doesn't break his pickaxe when he does that.
Oh.
That's the real reason that there's such a kerfluffle about that. But yeah, this makes sense too. This is a fine stage, like resource-wise, in terms of what he gets. Does have to mine with the pickaxe, so that's fine.
Now let's talk about characters then. So we see Sharp switching on over to the Zero Suit. What do you think about this matchup now?
So more speed on Zero Suit, able to harass and prevent Steve from mining. I'm assuming that's the thought process here.
Yeah, no,
and
you were talking a little bit earlier about Rushdown too. Zero Suit is definitely that Rushdown character. May take her a little bit longer to kill in certain situations, but I feel like Sharp has the tools. Uh-oh.
So what I'd like for her in this matchup is that she can be really ambiguous with when she commits, because she can jump at you, use that ridiculous double jump airspeed to get away, and that's yeah.
Woo. Moving very quickly, Sharp. All right, here we go. Now I feel like, so I felt like game one, Sharp was chasing Egg. Now I feel like it's the other way around. I feel like Egg is just trying to find his way in.
Yeah, that's
spike.
it. Yeah, it's so hard for Steve to come back from this because, like, you have to mine something like 34 times, I think, to get one diamond. There's no way he's getting more than one diamond in this game.
No.
Like, okay, yeah, you take that trade.
You know what?
It's fairly low damage.
All right, here we go. Oh my God, the way that Sharp just flings himself off stage. Up air, back air.
That is a clean combo. Yeah.
That was smart by Egg to throw out the forward air just to make sure that he didn't get hit by the ending of that combo, but he did turn himself around and Sharp is going to be able to capitalize. Oh my God, that grab just not coming out in time.
Yeah, there's definitely another answer to that whole up B thing you were asking about too. You see the low profile after that move ends.
Yeah, I feel
he didn't. He got that plat drop. Unfortunate.
He read the roll too. It just wasn't enough. The wood block saving him, but it also just set him up for a kill, and that's going to be a 2-0 for naitosharp. Looking solid.
That was a great call out with the back air there because Egg had been landing on blocks off stage quite a bit. Yep. Yeah, so really good stuff there from Sharp, and that was a really smart switch.
Yeah.
Not that I think that Joker struggles that hard with Steve, because you can probably call it out with back air, right?
Better.
But call card out, I should say. But yeah, I love the use of the speed and the ambiguity of the commitments from Sharp there.
Yeah, for sure. Alrighty, well, that was a nice 2-0 there. Let's see who we got coming on next. Once again, if you are watching this, you're actually watching one of 3 streams. We are VGBC 3. There's actually VGBC 2 going on right now, and they're all streaming singles, by the way. So VGBC 2 actually has Charles and TK, and they're actually right next to us. But you want to make sure you like, follow, and subscribe everything VGBootCamp, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. All the VODs from today's tournament will be heading on over to YouTube, but you always want to make sure if you have that Twitch Prime, give Gimmer and Apostle your love and drop it on over here for some really sick emotes as well. You have a lot of new emotes, especially that shield break one. I really like that one.
Yeah, that one's great. I love the jab lock one too.
Yeah, that's cool. But once again, you do have VGBC 2 with Charles and TK. I'm not quite sure who's on VGBootCamp mainstream, but you got a good spread of commentators no matter where you are. We have a beautiful commentary roster, 22 commentators, so there's plenty of love going around to all of us here.
It's so good that we have 3 streams here this weekend.
Oh,
Like that's the big thing that's allowing this to happen, right? So it's very cool getting a lot of action on tape. Like, I'm personally very excited about that because the more stream